Hello, my name is Karina Bona and I'm a professional puppet and prop maker, and today I'm going to show you how to make a lion mask. To make our lion mask, you will need these materials: some yellow paper, red paper, orange paper, string, Pritt stick, a stapler, masking tape, a black marker pen, and a paper plate. So the first step to making our lion is making his muzzle. Take your piece of paper and fold it in half. Take your scissors and cut a semicircular kind of shape out of your paper. This doesn't have to be too specific. The best thing to do is fold that bit of paper so that it tucks in, and then bring the other two bits of paper around to create a muzzle. Now I'm just going to use a little bit of Pritt stick to hold this together. Once you've got your muzzle glued together, it'll look something like this. So our next step is to connect that to our paper plate. And we do that by cutting some flaps around the edge back of the muzzle. I'm going to use some masking tape to secure this onto my mask. So just going to bend these down. Now don't worry about being tidy. All of this is going to get hidden under his mane and fur. Just make sure that it's securely strapped into place. This bottom half of his muzzle, I'm just going to cut away. I'm also going to cut away a little bit of this plate just around the bottom of the mouth. And I'll just turn that over so that you can see what I've done. Great. So that's our muzzle ready to go, and now we're on to our next step. I'm just going to mark in where our eyes would go on the plate. And now I'm going to cut these out using the point of my scissors to pierce through the plate. I'm going to trim to the edges, and then I'm going to flip my plate over and finish cutting it out from the other side. It's a lot easier to cut around this side because you haven't got the muzzle sticking in your way. To make the lion's mane, take your 3 different colors of paper and shred them into strips. Separate the colors out into their 3 different piles, and then starting with the red, around the outside edges, we're going to work our way back in to make this cool mane effect. I just tear this down so it's a little bit shorter. And again, work my way all the way around the edge. So now I'm just going to pop a little bit more of this torn paper onto my muzzle, and again I just use my Pritt stick, cover the muzzle, tear my bits of paper and stick them down. That's just to give your mask a little bit more texture. So once your mask is more and more covered, it'll end up looking like this. And to get your curls into the paper, just take a pencil and roll the paper up along the colored paper. And this will give you some nice little curls onto your lion's mane. And then for the final details, take your black marker pen, give yourself a nice triangular nose and color that in. If you need to, you can even give your lion some whisker details. I like to go around the eyes just to make them stand out a little bit more. One thing I forgot to mention, which is also a very important step, is giving our lion some ears. So just take yourself another piece of paper that's a similar color to your muzzle, cut along the outside edge, cut yourself some pointy peak shapes like this, and once you've got that cut out, just pop a little slit into the front of them. That way you can fold them over and give them a little bit more volume, and then using a little bit of Pritt stick, you create a nice ear shape. And the way to stick these onto your lion is just use a little bit more Pritt, get your mask, and slot it in between its mane. There we go. And now you just repeat this step again with the other ear, and that's how you make your lion's ears. Take your string, hold it roughly where you want it positioned near your eyes, and using a stapler, slide that along and staple it down into position. Use a couple of staples just so that it's nice and secure, and to protect your face, just use a little bit of masking tape over the top of these to finish it off. And you just have to repeat this step on the other side, and your mask is ready. Fit it onto your face, pop a knot into the back of the string so that it's at the right measurement for your head, and your lion will be ready to wear.
And that is how you make a lion's mask.